Come to London's Leicester Square for the world premiere of one of the most eagerly anticipated movies of the year, the epic adventure Exodus, Gods and Kings! Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christian Bale! Quite a premiere, isn't it?
It's a hell of a premiere, isn't it? Look at all these lights and everything. It feels like that winter wonderland.
For you, what was the most enjoyable aspect of taking on the role of Moses?
It was, first off, filming with Rid, who's got such insane amount of energy, and the character was so fascinating, so much more fascinating than they ever realised.
Mr. Joel Edgerton!
This is great. I'm having it's a pretty amazing turnout.
Joined now by Maria Valverde. What was it like putting that costume on to play her?
Amazing. You feel like you're a princess, and you have to be like a princess of the movie, and all the costume and the makeup and the hair and everything is like a dream.
Scale's been a word that's been used a lot tonight, but it's quite rightly epic. How would you describe it?
You just did it. Epic.
You shared some very close scenes with Christian Bale. How was it like collaborating with him on this film?
All my scenes basically were with him. He's deeply thoughtful, very well prepared, generous, and I would say a noble soul. Lovely to work with him.
With Christian, I was just very pleased to see how much of a hard work ethic he had, that combined with that great instinct he has as an actor, and that intelligence with which he approaches things. So, yeah, we had a great time. And he's also a very funny guy.
Tell us a little bit about Ramesses, your character.
He's a very handsome man. And he wears a lot of gold skirts and a lot of jewellery. And I enjoyed it, to be honest.
I'd like to know how you reacted when you saw the incredible job that they did of aging you.
These guys are the best at what they do. I sat for hours, and it's well worth it, because isn't that stunning? And my wife gets to have a quick glimpse at who she's going to be living with.
How was making this film different, or indeed similar, to working on Gladiator?
In a way, The Gladiator was a perfect story of revenge. This, of course, is a much more elongated evolution of a character who's going to go through a really trying journey and come out the other side.
He has the whole film in his head. You arrive one day to do maybe a scene that's a minute and a half long. He will place you perfectly in the bigger mosaic of where your little piece fits.
It's not modern, it's not kind of tiny movie making, it's grand scale movie making, but with a really, really important message to it.
Without compromising any quality, the speed at which Rid films at, so it keeps it very, very fresh, so there's so much energy to it. And when I see these scenes, it gives me real goosebumps. I'm obsessed with tidal waves, and this has the most remarkable one that I've ever seen, and I could just repeat it, and I'll just go to see the film just for that.